Story behind the shots, part 1. So this first shot takes us back about a year ago on this epic road trip so Ricardo and I took part in Northern Argentina. We'd just driven for about 8 hours from this last location to this new one, across these barren landscapes and deserts where it had this chain of volcanoes. So we knew we wanted to shoot the volcanoes, and it happened to be a full moon cycle. So this was slightly off the cuff, but it did take some planning with photo pills to make sure everything lined up properly. Once we knew it would, we drove to this volcano, arrived at the car park, could see there was a trail going up to the top. Had no idea how long that would take. Soha volunteered to go ahead, and we gave her a walkie-talkie and sent her on her way. And then Ricardo and I scurried off to try and find a spot that was really far away. If you've ever shot the moon before and you've ever tried to create this shot before, you need to be really far away from your subject for it to be small against the moon. At this point we're about 2k away from our subject, so about 1.6 miles, and yeah, you could barely see anything up there. Like, we're having to zoom in with the 400s and we're like, we can't see her, like couldn't see Soha most of the time, and trying to communicate via walkie-talkie at that distance is quite tricky. So once we could see her and she was in the right spot, we were just waiting at this point, and when it finally did rise, it rose way further to the left than I first thought it would. And I'm like panicking at this point, like screaming my head off, like, I'm never gonna get the shot. So I'm sprinting along with a tripod above my head with the 100 to 400 on it, trying to find a new location in like complete panic. Finally get there, set up the new shot, fire off these epic like bucket list shots for all of us, and the energy levels are so high. Ricardo and I are screaming our heads off, just running on pure adrenaline. It was an amazing experience, and we're all really happy with the shots. So it was a great team effort, and there's a bit of a story behind that shot. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and stay tuned for more.